Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Sunday. It's the last Sunday of the month. Yeah.
Ooh, May is coming.
Ooh. May 1st.
Woo.
It's coming. Yes. Welcome. Welcome. So, yes, I did my Beltane show last night with Diana, and that's May 1st.
Mm.
And one of the things I learned from the Beltane show that you can do on
Mhm.
May Day is to, and it was funny because Randy asked, how can she do it? She's visiting Tucson, so you'll get this. You're supposed to take the first morning dew and wash your face with it. And I said, well, you
Oh,
better make sure that no dogs have just been out in the morning. And so Rossi says, what do I do? I'm down here. There's no dew. And so do I use dirt? Not Rossi, I'm sorry. Randy said it. And
Randy.
so
Yeah.
then she said she went to smell a cactus flower and she poked herself in the third eye. And there's the way to get your third eye open. See?
Oh,
So we tried to, yeah. So yes, we can do some different types of work, but the morning dew, yes, the morning dew is wonderful if you're able to get it. But the morning dew in Tucson or in Las Vegas would be very difficult
yeah,
to find. I would
yeah,
imagine. Yeah,
hmm
yeah. Anyway,
yeah. It's
so
not
welcome.
happening here.
It's not happening. No, that's right. And so thank you. Welcome today. I have Val coming up. Oh, what's going to happen to 45 in May? oh,
Mm.
that wasn't what we were talking about, but let's find out. Maybe we can find out. Although this is mostly happier readings or personal readings. Yes, we get down and dirty Friday night. And actually, is it your turn or is it Marina's this coming up Friday? I
It's
can't
my
remember.
turn for story. Yeah, I have it on my calendar.
Okay.
Me. Yep.
All right. So, yes, definitely for some laughs and some other disgusting jokes and things, we will do that on Friday night on the story cards, and Val's the hostess. So,
Yes, I am.
anyway, welcome, Val, from Dragonfly Crystals and Next Level Channeling. And thank you for being with me on an early Sunday morning. Especially now we're retired, we don't particularly care to get up
I.
very early.
It's so true. Boy, that went fast. How I didn't have to get up anymore. Oh, I loved it.
I
But
know, I
now,
know.
now I still have to get up though.
You do sometimes.
One thing
And
or another.
um, some of it was preset. It wasn't,
Mm.
and the only reason my dream class went so early yesterday was because of the people on the East Coast. I tried
Yeah.
to, if I had
Yeah.
said 3 in the afternoon to start it, it would have been kind of too late for people.
No,
But anyway,
yeah.
yeah. Teresa, this is true. Will April showers bring Trump May flowers? I love that. That's a good one, Teresa. Yeah, awesome.
Mhm.
So here we go. Let's say hello. Oh, that rhymes. Oh dear. We have Viviani, Jennifer GR, Lisa, Wiki, Teacher Barbara, Flower Beauty Peacock Rainbow, Wiki's here, Teresa Ford, Sonia J. Val, do you read the Akashic Records? Yes, she does, Teacher Barbara. She not only reads them, she teaches about them. So when
I
she has her
do.
next class, you should check it out. Yes, but she
Yeah,
does do
you could.
readings. Yep,
I
yep.
do. And May 11th, there's still time to get in the class.
Get
If
into
you
the
go to
class.
dragonflycrystals.store, you can
Yep.
look for those
Yes.
classes and yeah.
Yes. And I am the administrator of those classes, so I get to see all
Yes,
of you.
you are. Every one of
Yeah.
them.
It's a lot of
All those
fun. Yeah.
classes.
It's a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
fun. Yeah. Even though I should know, I should be able to teach the class now, but I
You
defer.
absolutely could
I
teach the
defer.
class. I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
I have no doubt. All right. So
I
Diva's here
encourage
and
those
Scott.
to teach. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, actually, Val has really inspired so many people now to open
Oh,
up channels. Linda De Gonzalez, Viviani, Diana does also, and
mm,
Sherry Trancing with Spirit.
yeah,
I mean, we've got a lot of people that are really awesome Akashic Records readers,
yeah.
and some of them have opened channels. And that's all Val. I mean, really, Val's the
Oh,
one who brought him here. And so, no, really, it does. helping people to get started. And that's always been my goal. And I've not seen as many other people do that. And you do that. And
Well,
Marina does that. Yeah. Yeah.
Aley, you are the one who said, can you teach an Akashic record class? Because to this day, I would still be going along, not having taught a class. So
maybe
you're the
sometimes
one
we have to push each other.
No,
yes.
You're the one who had me do that. And from that class, a lot of other classes developed. So thank you for that.
Yeah,
it was you.
Which is something Val and I are working on doing something maybe in the fall, because the summer is a hard time.
And I have an outline for that mediumship class. I'm just going to say it right now. Don't be afraid, everyone. There's going to be a mediumship class.
Going to be a mediumship class.
Yeah, fabulous. I have the outline ready, and I can send it to you. But you guys,
that's awesome.
Pay attention, because that'll be coming. Yeah.
Attention. All right. Hi, Starhawk and Wiki, Hypnicity, Jessica Lynn, Virginia Davis. Sally's here. Hi, Sally. Oh, you're in Tucson too. Please don't get too close to the flowers on the cactus. Yeah. I would do something like that. As a matter of fact, my first day of working at Borders Bookstore, and my first and last day, was they asked me to move, and so I backed up and I hit a bookcase, and the bookcase came right down on me, and I hit the floor.
Uh-oh.
I'm backing up into this bookcase, and I'm like, "Are you all right?" I'm like, "I'm fine," but I wasn't fine. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a tough first day.
Things like that. Stupid things. Tough first day and last day. Yes. I have worked in another bookstore, but that one was not a good start. So hi, Lori. Hi, Wildflower. You're soaking up the water when you were waking up when you rested. Oh, me too, Wildflower. Me too. Oh yeah, definitely. Hi, Pooja. And hi, Valerie Bradshaw. Oh, you are interested, Barbara. Good. So yes, contact Val's store at dragonflycrystals.store, and there's a sign up there. Yeah,
that's right.
A sign up for you. Yep.
Yeah.
And all right, Flower Beauty, I got your question. Yeah, she probably can do a quickie for you. All right, Starhawk, you have a question. Yes, I did. Flower Beauty, thank you. Viviani, I, a light worker. And is Val able to connect with loved ones who have passed? Yes. We'll have her do that, Wildflower. Yep. Hi, Lisa Sather. And Val seems to champion people to be their own highest authority. I really love that. Yes, Teresa, she does. She does. She takes away your doubt and says you are authentic and you are the authority of your own. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for bringing. And Teresa Ford, you do the same thing. You have all these beautiful things that you say in the chat, and they're wise and they're supportive. And we love you.
Definitely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's why you recognize it in others.
That's right. Because you have it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I experienced the power of a cacti when I was in the army. The spears go through leather boot. Oh, Sally, I'm so sorry.
Ouch.
Ow. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
All
right, Jules Niner and Carl Heese. It's nice to see you. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, thanks for putting that up, Viviani, to register for Val's classes. And she put the link up. Hi, Jan's Free.
Thank
Christine
you.
Fryer. Is Val going to do any courses to assess in June? I think they're going to be in May. Right, Val?
It's May 11th, and probably will I do an Akashic Record class in June? I don't think I have another scheduled yet. Usually I wait. It takes like maybe 6 weeks for people to collect.
Yes, it does. Class. And the summer is difficult anyway. I've tried it in the summer, and people are going there.
Yeah. It may be, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Yep. Hi, CJ. It's good to see you. All right, Lisa. Got your question. All right, we got 11 questions. So let me work with those first. And so I'm going to say at this point, if you wouldn't mind, to close the questions. That doesn't mean we might not have something later. And Val is also going to pull a special deck today, and so am I. I'm going to pull from a surrender deck today. Val's going to pull from a dragon deck today, just for extra messages. Yeah. All right, Sally. You squeezed yourself in. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to allow this, but this is not what the show is really about. But Val, if you got a hit, let us know. Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull the fun cards. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'm feeling like 45 is really having his, what do we call it? Dark night of the soul. And
he is.
This is how I feel like this is us. This is our cards. So I feel like we were really celebrating. I mean, crazy celebration. Because I think what's going to happen with 45 is the indictments that he is suffering from, and his cohorts are suffering from the Arizona indictments, in particular for those who are well, it was not a conspiracy. They went to try and disrupt the election process with the fake electors, and they have been indicted. Well, those are his cronies. This is all going to lead to him in even more. And I feel like he also hit a lot of, didn't he have another snag with his bond? So I read something this morning. I didn't read the whole article, that he is going to, he's really going to suffer from some mental, I pulled the judgment card. Yeah, and no matter how many agreements he has, he's going to come off like he is a nutcase. Now, you'll notice his diatribes are getting crazier and crazier, unhinged kind of information. Even to his own people, he's not making any sense. And so I feel like that is going to become clearer and clearer, that, he's really not cognitively together. Although they say in the morning, if you catch somebody like that, they're clearer than they would be later.
Oh.
So I think we're just going to see he's going to dwindle in his cognitive ability and cognitive decline.
So I didn't get to watch the whole thing, but I love the correspondence dinner. It's making fun of yourself. It's making fun of each other. It's supposed to be very light, and it was. And he came on, I guess, afterwards and just about this and that, because they had the guy that talks like him in the audience. And I guess Joe gave him some zingers, but
you mean Matt Friend?
Yeah, yes, he was great. I mean, I saw his little thing. Good. The only thing I thought wasn't so good was about somebody was on fire, just like the guy in front of the Trump trial or something, and nobody laughed at that, of course. And actually, that was a little too. That's too gruesome. It was pushing the envelope a little bit too much. But so I got here a lot of tears, a lot of not biting his tongue, and a desert. Just TikTok, he's just going to get so. Yeah, he's just going to get so.
His mouth is going to get him into big trouble.
It is. Isn't that hearing coming up where he's going to be told what for all the things he said? Yeah.
Yes, and he really has done a lot of things that were, against the what do they call those things? Whatever it is. when
The
the
gag
gag order.
gag order.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
He
that's right.
So yeah, they're
Let's clean
gonna
off
have to
those
do
cards
something.
now, they're gone.
Yeah.
So, I did get what one holds in mind tends to manifest.
Oh,
So,
hello.
do that. So, hold it in your
Hello.
mind, everybody. Hold it in your mind. I
Yeah.
did read, made me mad this morning on CNN. It said 60% of polling, where from, who knows, says Biden hasn't done anything in his tenure as president. I'm like, what the hell is
That's,
what
what is
where do
the
they
student loan
find
debt? I
this?
mean, you could name a
I
whole
know.
bunch of things
Yeah.
that he's
You could
done.
name a whole bunch of things.
NATO
Yeah.
is one of them, getting all that going in the right
True.
direction. I
True.
mean, just tons
True.
of things.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Tons of things.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lisa wants to know, can people take a class again, Val? I saw that after
Oh,
we were done. Yes, of course you can.
of
Yes.
course.
Just reach out to Val. And yes, Jessica Lynn, I did get your question. So I think I answered the questions of those people in the.
If you've taken my class before and you want to sit in and do it again, I'm not going to charge you. You can just contact me and you can sit in again and
There you go.
be
There
in
you
the
go.
juice
Yeah.
of that beautiful energy, because it really, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. So Carl, I don't know that I saw your question. Oh, all right. Carl, I'll put you in the queue, but there's like a lot of people in front of you, so hopefully we'll have time, but I just want you to know that. All right? But I can't take any more questions, everybody. Okay? So hypnicity is one. What the heck? This is, are you sure Mercury's out of retrograde? This is just nuts, honestly. So I'm cleaning my energy all around me from the question about somebody that's
Yeah,
orange or yellow or what.
ground and
Yeah.
let's
Go. Yeah.
let go of all that and
Blow it all away. All right. So welcome to Speaking to Spirit, where we answer your questions psychically, mediumship, Akashic records, whatever you want to ask. And
my
we've
God.
got enough of them here. Here we go. So a message we are drawn to give you. All right.
Well, hypnicity, there's so much happening around you, but it's really funny. I did pull some cards, and you got the first card is Akashic Records. Funny.
Yeah.
It just happened. So that you may be someone who would be great reading the Akashic Records, and I'm sure you actually can pull information from them now, but may not realize it. So when you take an Akashic Record class, you get really good at going in and getting the information to help others. But there's a transformation. Look at that dragonfly. I love it for you.
Look at that.
Higher
I love
love.
that card.
I love that card. And higher love is coming to you. And that higher love is about you, hypnicity, opening up to do more things for your community, going out there and using your gifts. Absolutely 100%. This is something that you are on target for. And yes, definitely retake it, because this is something you can call it auditing the class, whatever you want to call it, but you've already done it. Come on and do it again. I have no problem with that. So yeah,
that's right. I find that if and of course it helps to have a spiritual group to work with. Even in regular classes, I've seen that if students get together and they have an informal sort of a group working together, that their learning is exponential from that point on. And then I got a little bit of a Steve Winwood vibe out of that card. Did you want to throw her a dragon card as well?
Yes, thank you for saying that. Let me give you
all right.
Hypnicity. Let me give you your dragon card for today. Kuan Yin's pink dragon. And that just reminds me of that love card you got. So brings firm love that resets your karmic balance. Well, there's really no karma anymore. So see all your cords dissolved by transcendent love. Enjoy freedom and look for the divine around you. So there is your dragon.
Awesome.
Kuan Yin, pink dragon. that just matched your cards. So
It did. It did. Hi, Harley. All
I
right,
love
so
that.
I get laughter. They want you to laugh more.
Yeah.
They said this really is the key to life. And I truly believe that. They
Yeah.
want you to trust. So there you are, falling backwards into the arms of someone behind you. And that's about your abilities as well. And this is the word I was trying to think of that Teresa Ford does and you do, Val, is sovereignty. In other words, you empower people to be their own sovereign authority. And that you
Absolutely.
can do as well, Hypnicity. So there you go. And everyone in our life is acting as a mirror. We don't like
Yeah.
that mirror sometimes. So we just have
Sometimes,
to get used to
no.
the fact that, sometimes, oh crap,
That just
all right,
means there's
here we go.
something in you. Yeah, you have to work on
Yeah.
because you're
Yeah,
disliking something inside yourself. If you're bothered by
that's
something.
right. That's right. Hi, Dancing Debbie. It's nice to see you, dear. Okay. By the way, May 1st, everybody, is Beltane. And if you didn't watch the show last night to learn a little bit about it, I do believe Gerald and Colleen Cool Crone are coming on today with a show about it. Or you can just look up a Wikipedia, but it's kind of a fun
Mhm.
time. So do enjoy it. It heralds the first day of summer in the pagan tradition. So there you go. So, Flower Beauty. What steps should I take to heal from the depression I'm experiencing? What's the purpose of it? Okay.
Okay,
It's something
Flower.
you're pushing down, Flower Beauty. Hmm.
I have to say, the first things that came to me, and I remember a reading we did recently for you, and this is really about the deep dive of going deep into your soul and connecting and becoming authentic in that connection of coming from your soul. So that means there's a little bit of a depression that comes from letting go of what was the illusion of who you were, the construct from your childhood to now, the way that you framed yourself as showing up in the world is just from your parents' ideas of who you are, from society's ideas, but your soul is a whole nother thing. It is the true source of who you are, the spiritual being. And so when you're in that connection, you're going to experience a letting go. And that can be a little bit of a grieving and depression process. Call it the dark night of the soul, whatever you want to name it as. The way to work through it is just allow that feeling and realize it's to open your heart up and open yourself up to who you really are, your authentic self stepping forward on your path. And there will be so much light and love showing up. You're going to look, all of a sudden, you're going to raise your head up, and the sunlight is going to be so bright, and everything is going to be so vibrant. You have to allow this to transpire, and new awarenesses may come of how you've connected to people, places, things, and allow that to happen. You're going to see things. Your perspective of life is shifting.
Mhm.
In moving through this, another way, please stay deep in this and allow it to happen while this transformation is going forward. Get out in nature, though. Breathe the air, breathe deeply, because I find that when you breathe and you really take that breath of life in, that is such a transformational process. No matter where you are, you can always do that. No matter where you are, take those deep breaths, because when we're going through times like that, sometimes we breathe shallowly. So
Yeah, we do.
let that breath
Beautiful.
carry you through this. And moving can shift your energy too, but be thankful for this experience, because you're going to come out of this an authentically connected being, working for, the light, working for your soul
That's
in this.
beautiful, Val. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah. What dragon card you got?
Oh, thank you for saying that. And Flower
No worries.
Beauty, dragon card. Oh, Royal blue and gold dragon. Oh my
Wow,
goodness, that is beautiful.
that's
And that
gorgeous.
is
Mhm.
strengthens you to stand in your power and
There you
wisdom.
go.
Awaken your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. How does that match that reading? Really well.
That's
So
beautiful. It's
standing,
very
you come out
beautiful.
of
Yeah.
this, yeah, standing in your authentic self. So that is awesome.
So,
When will
Flower
this
Beauty, I just see that you're not
it
able to go for walks in nature, and it's affecting you're grieving, honey. This is a grief. This is a grief you're going through. If you've just had a breakup, it's hard to do anything. It really is. So this is the time for you to take good care of yourself, love yourself. And if you can't go for walks in nature, maybe you want to do more self-care, like take long baths or try to meditate or get into you can go to YouTube and do a visual meditation where they'll walk you through nature, and maybe you can work out that way. They said be original, and she's holding this beautiful parrot here, and she's thinking of something else. It's very hard though, and or use your creativity. If you have something that you like doing, you're going to have to kind of make yourself do this, but you have to allow yourself to grieve. There's
you do.
no fast cure. It's not like you can take an aspirin or a Tylenol and it goes away, because it's very, very painful.
Yes.
And they're worried about your health and vitality. So you have to take care of yourself. And this is a very interesting card I pulled. How long do we want to go on suffering when we're willing to give it up? When is enough enough? And
There
but
you
you
go.
have to be able to go through the suffering.
You
I'm
do. You
sorry.
do.
You do.
Yeah,
Yeah. And that
you do.
is awful to have to go
Yeah.
through.
It is,
We
and it's
all,
a transformational process. No matter what it is that
yeah.
triggers that process, it is going to be good for you, and you're gonna come out of this even more who you really are. So I love that for
Yeah.
you, Flower Beauty. Just embrace it. Embrace it and
Embrace
let
it.
it,
And
yeah, be
we don't have a time frame for you, because everybody heals in their own time frame. But we
absolutely.
do send you lots and lots of love. I think that there isn't anybody here that hasn't gone through one or two breakups, and
Yeah.
they're just not easy to get through. But until you can work through the pain, unfortunately, this is what's going on. So
Yeah.
anyway, we send you lots of love, Flower Beauty. Um, Teacher Barbara, I'm going to come back to you. I put up here what area you wanted Val to look at for your quick Akashic Records mini reading, but I didn't see one. And she kind of would like an area like, do you want to know a lifetime you were a teacher before? Or do you want to know why you're afraid of ghosts? Or whatever it is. Oh, they talk. Oh, the health card keeps coming. Well, depression affects your health, honey.
Yeah.
It affects your health. Because when we're depressed, we don't want to eat. We don't want to sleep. Yeah, that's why it keeps coming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
it.
worried about
And
you.
try and keep your
Yeah.
mind in the present moment, because in these situations your mind's going to go back there. And if your
Yeah.
mind's back there, that's not going to be healthy for you. You need to put your mind right here in this now moment. And every time your
Right.
mind starts to go back there, pull it back and refocus yourself on your self-care, on your
On yourself.
breathing. Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay. So Barbara, if you would put that up for me, I'm going to go on to Starhawk and I'll come back to you, Barb. All right. So I would love to know if my work with growing communication with my guides is working. Ooh,
Absolutely,
so.
Starhawk. All I see, just like your picture, it looks like a bunch of connections out there in the multiverse, all leading down to you and the earth. And so that's you connecting, tremendously connecting. And I see that your guides, I see you getting a lot of downloads, tons of downloads. Huh. Keys of creation. You really are
Ooh.
getting a lot of information that you are going to help present to the world in some way, shape, or form. So, Starhawk, whatever you're doing, keep it up, because I'm getting the chills too. Oh, and I just the elements of air, but I see this always as a writing quill. Something about
Mhm.
you channeling in information and writing it down is going to help people
Ooh,
move through this. And
yeah.
finally, a dragon card for you, young lady. Oh, dusky pink dragon from Andromeda. And this
Oh,
says,
cool. That's where I'm from.
there, oh, really? There it is.
Yes.
So this it, I felt these dragons land on my crown chakra when I pulled mine, and it's like they are
Oh,
here. Call on them to help you. They are here to help you any way they can.
right.
Say, dusky pink dragon from Andromeda, please assist me now with blah, 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 blah. So it prepares all of your chakras to embody higher love and accept
Yep.
and radiate higher love. Touch others with its flame. So this is your dragon.
Mm,
Call on your
beautiful.
dragons, everyone. And they are here to
Mm.
work with you, and they're in your energy field as I'm giving you these cards. So
Oh, I love it.
call
Yep,
on
your
you.
guides are very enthusiastic about what you're doing. Look at this. They're like, "Wow, you." And this is sort of looks like a Hawaiian
Mhm,
hula dancer. So it's like
mhm.
we're watching your moves. We're seeing how you're doing, and you're learning how to gyrate the hips at the same time as you move your hands. I mean, it's like big time. And that should also make you laugh, which raises your vibration, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Because I know I couldn't do it. And how about this? You are they like it that you're taking the time to ground. So,
Yeah.
especially since your avatar sort of was looking at the stars and you spend a lot of time there, but they also want you spending a lot of time here with the fairies. It says
Mhm.
the only power that anything has over us is the power of the belief that we give it. So if you believe your growing communication with your guides is working, which it is, it will just keep working and working. It's like that Timex keeps on ticking, that Timex watch. Oh, she's got the
Absolutely.
chills. Well, good for you. Yeah, good for
Absolutely.
you. All
And don't
right.
forget,
All right.
always call on your guides and angels. Come down and talk to
Yep.
me. Let's work together,
Yep.
whoever it is, by name or not. Call on your
Hmm.
dragons. They're there to
Yeah.
work with you.
Hey, we calling all dragons, calling all
I know,
dragons. There you
absolutely.
go.
It's just like the
Absolutely. Why
elemental
not?
kingdom. So the dragons are
True.
part of that elemental and
They are.
angelic kingdom.
And the
So you have,
unicorns and all kinds of
yes,
folks. Mhm.
absolutely. Yeah. So,
Awesome. So Barbara finally seemed to formulate the question. She just really was kind of did not realizing it has to be so tight, but how is teaching or her family associated with previous lifetimes?
by family associated with you, you mean the family that you have right
Like
now?
her father or her sister or yeah. Yeah.
Let me look at that. Teacher Barbara. It's funny, Teacher Barbara. They showed me like you were all like a bunch of scientists together. It was like on another planet,
Cool.
though. And it's like you were all working on scientific projects, and somehow you ended up, probably you were already in the same soul group, but somehow you ended up incarnating into this earth in, this now moment
Yeah.
and many different lifetimes all at once, and doing
Mhm.
some kind of bringing information of a higher source. And you had to work through these lifetimes to get to the point where you really understood what information you were bringing in, because we come into these meat suits and we don't remember everything. But you are
That's
getting
right.
to the point where you really are knowing the things you're bringing in. And so your
Yeah.
family they're all on their own little segment of whatever this is. So if that makes any sense to you, I don't know if it does or not, but they're
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
narrowed in on whatever they're doing, as
On
are
that.
you
Okay.
with your teaching. Yeah.
So I'm pulling out my Akashic Truth Oracle, and I get here that you're here to work on self-love, Barb. You got to love yourself. Look at you. You're stuck in the middle of a book, like a little bookmark that was forgotten in there. Have you ever picked up or gotten a book from a secondhand bookstore and you find something in that somebody put as a bookmark and it's like, wow, this is cool. You are worthy and deserving of all the abundance in the universe. Treat yourself with love and respect you desire, and others will follow suit. I think this has to do with the family. So it doesn't matter what they think. You are the most important sovereign of your own life. And this will bring you some inner peace, Barb. That's the other one I get. You're letting outside circumstances create turmoil and frustration. Remember, you always have the power to choose your response. Let inner peace attract a higher vibe outcome for you.
Yeah.
So it could be that these people come back to work something out and you're not loving yourself enough.
Well, these scientist type people that are your family, they're all very focused on themselves and focused on what they're doing, and they're all very into their own little thing, and they all have their own opinions, and they're all very opinionated. And so you can see, if you delve into what that's like, they want to see proof of everything they want to see because they're scientists. I hope that makes sense.
Oh, so the card I got for you for what to let go of, it says love illuminates the essence of and therefore the lovability of others. This is because love opens the heart. So love yourself. Love yourself. It brings you more heart-centered. It will bring the love radiating from you and also surrounding you and encompassing you with the arms of the spirit. So love yourself.
And that's just that's remembering who you are as a spiritual being coming down in here. You have to acknowledge your worth and value and intrinsic value as being a divine source creator, God here on earth. And so that is all tied up in that, to remember who you really are.
And she says her sister's a nurse. So I mean, they have a lot of scientific science.
Scientific stuff.
Scientific. There you go. Thank you, Barb. All right. I'm going to go to Wildflower because she also has an Akashic sort of reading. And I don't know. Do you need a name? Do you need?
It would be helpful because a lot of people are standing here. It would be nice to know a name if you could, because that would help.
Maybe your husband's name. I can't remember what it is, and I don't want to say the wrong name. Wildflower. So just put up somebody's name, mom's name, first name, or dad, or who you would like to,
even who they are in your family, like mom or dad. Or
that would be helpful. Yeah. So hopefully you're here, Wildflower.
I mean, there's a lot of people here, and some of them may not be for you. Donald, Dave.
Oh no, that they're like pushing each other over to get through and moving the group.
Well, Donald. I don't know why. I don't know who Donald is to you, which would have been helpful to know. Donald,
Donald, Dave, or Jerry. Yeah.
Is it one person? No, it's three.
No, it's three different names. Yeah, three different names. She doesn't care which one.
I don't know who Donald is in your family connection, is what I'm trying to say. It would be helpful to know.
Okay.
But he's definitely standing here, and he's sending you a lot of love, and he seems to be the strongest pushing through. He really is full of joy, but he wants you to know that he's really pushing for you to really enjoy life and to really step outside the kind of cocoon you've created for yourself, and to embrace, like your name, Wildflower, wind. Step out into the wildflowers and be in that wind and breathe in the scent. That's what he's showing me. And he's got a bunch of wildflowers in his hand as a bouquet.
Oh, that's cute. That's her dad. That's her dad.
That is it. He was the strongest one coming through, and he wants you to get out there and enjoy and smell drink the coffee, smell the flowers, embrace life the way that you are meant to, because you have so many gifts to share with the world. And he is just really sending you tremendous love, tremendous love. He knows that you have gone through some hard times, but he knows what your gifts are and what your divine plan is. And he's excited and happy for you and your journey. And he's excited that you have this community that you can hear messages from. He's excited to talk to you now. And he's telling me, pull the dragon card. So I'm pulling it. Whoa. White gold dragon from Lyra. Lyra? Is it Lyra or Lyra?
Yeah, it's a constellation, I believe.
Lyra. Yeah. Connects you to the highest Christ light. It says, develop your causal chakra. Bathe in 9th dimensional Christ light. So I'd say that is why he is really wanting you to connect to all of these higher frequencies. I mean, we all want that Christ consciousness. That is that unity consciousness of being connected to all that is, the divine source consciousness. So white gold dragon from Lyra. And your dad is saying, pick up some spiritual books for the concepts. And he said, you will be able to really go deep within and understand like the surface concept. And then somehow you will be able to go in and really get the bigger picture and the bigger picture. It's almost like it'll become a 5-dimensional chessboard, and you will connect to the multiverse, getting deep answers from things. But the trigger will be a spiritual book you pick up of how the universe works, how the earth works, how we work with energy. So do that. And that's what he's saying, because, I hope that helps.
Well, Wildflower, you and I have something in common, because that's my dad's name and one of my brother's names. And my dad is always right there with me. And so I think this is why he pushed through. He's the leader of the pack, and he was the strongest that came through for you. And he says, here I am. I'm in the limelight. I got here. I pushed through. I made it. And so, he's just a wonderful guy. And he said, follow your compass and know that you're in the right direction. Trust that compass. Use your intuition as your compass. And finally, I get letting go is like the sudden cessation of an inner pressure or the dropping of a weight. It's like that tarot card where the guy is holding a bunch of wands and he's kind of exhausted by it, but all he's got to do is drop them and have that weight go away. And that's what Dad wants for you. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for allowing Donald to come through. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Spirit team, summer, anything new?
Team.
You really want to know?
Anything new or changes? Let's see. Yeah, Viviani, I think you're going to have a lot of new ideas coming in 2 or 3 months' time, for sure. And, I was really impressed to pull your dragon already. So here is the blue dragon from the Pleiades. So this prepares you to accept source healing. Accept a heart activation. Give and receive heart healing. So you, Viviani, not only are you receiving all of this, but you give this to others. So you become the activated heart healing source for others. So call on your blue dragon from the Pleiades. This is something very important for you to do. And I feel like this is where some of these new ideas are going to come from, that you are going to facilitate on the earth. So,
well, you know that I think that Viviani looks like Gloria Branigan. So, not Laura Branigan, the Gloria singer, you know. But
yeah.
I get the reason I bring it up is because beauty. She is a beauty. She's a beauty inside. She's a beauty outside. But you're going to get some prosperity coming in, and look at it. And it's overflowing. It's like you can't contain it. It just, and that, you know, it doesn't necessarily, it's money coming here, but I'm feeling like it's more than that, Viviani. I'm feeling like it's feeling that you're finally doing the thing that you've been meant to do your whole life. And so, and you do it in a beautiful way. And it says your enthusiasm will continue to grow, and so will the joy of your life. So, wow. I mean, I just get really good things here for you, dear.
Yeah.
Every life experience, no matter how tragic, contains a hidden lesson. So we have to take those hidden lessons, remember them, and remember that there are good, prosperous times, there are joyful times, and there are times where we have to, unfortunately, sit back, and that's what Flower Beauty's going through right now. But we also know they don't last forever, and eventually they will turn themselves around. And the same with good. I mean, it isn't always going to be woohoo. So enjoy it and live in the sunshine. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. All right. So we have a light worker. Does my spirit guide have advice for my difficult professional situation? It's hard to get a job. I'm sorry.
Oh gosh. A light worker. Well, your guides are telling me to ask you to keep yourself motivated and keep your mind centered on what it is you're bringing forward. And that there's something about a heart disconnect from what the mind knows it has to go out and do to earn a living. So there's a disconnect. And it feels like once you can get excited in your heart, it's part of the manifestation process. Excitement connects you to your manifesting flow and ideas. So bringing a job forward, dream up your ideal job in your head and ask the universe for it. Get that feeling of excitement going for you and connect it and say to the universal manifestation quantum field advisor, I would like to manifest. I'm manifesting my perfect job for my highest good and the highest good of humanity. And feel that excitement of having it come forward, and then just say thank you and let it go. Then, write a letter to your inner child. You are perfect. You are whole. Everything you do is just what you need to do. I love you. Thank you so much for sticking with me this whole time. And we are going to do this together. We are so much more than what we think we are. We are going to do it together. And I believe in you and I trust you. We are going down this road together on this divine plan path. Thank you for being with me. I am so grateful. Be true to who you really are. That is not letting fear dim your shining light.
Yeah.
So
I'm seeing other people saying similarly, our questions are closed, but you're asking, will I be okay? Can I get a job?
Yeah.
So this message, Val's saying is for all of you. Always remember that you can get messages that weren't directly from your question, but were in the mindset of the collective consciousness that needed that particular message today. And so what I got was as I pulled this card exactly when Val was saying how you visualize things. It says, start the day by surrendering your thoughts and feelings about your expectations. Picture the way you would like it to go and let go of all negative thought that would interfere with things going that way. Change the expectation. Yeah.
Exactly right.
And it is, I recognize you're going through a difficult situation and it's hard to get a job, but you're going to say, I'm going through a valuable situation
Yes.
and it's easy to find work for what I'm good at, and work with those
Absolutely.
kind of mantras.
Work
There you
is
go.
flowing to me. Just the right job is flowing in my
Right.
direction and on my divine path, and at at just the right timing for me, and
right
I will
time.
be there to accept it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's interesting because we closed our office and we still owed some money from different places. And I get this email from somebody that said that they would like a W-9 on an employee that we never had.
Cool.
So I sent back and said, we don't know who this person is. And then I forgot about it. And Keith says, you know that lady you asked me about that I don't know anything about? Well, apparently they owe us $815 and they're going to send it to us tomorrow. Follow through because you don't always know. You don't always know. Yeah.
Wow.
And he would have ignored the email because he didn't know the lady, you see. So it's follow through. Sometimes it comes in and the angels are with you, a light worker. They want to have you right your wrongs and move into something that you like, but they're asking you to let go and cut away from that situational thinking and follow through with, and that's for all of you. That's for all of you who are hoping that that their current situation is difficult. And that could be for a job, for a relationship, for moving, for whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
I know. I was thrilled. And that's how spirit works. But you have to step out of the way to let spirit in because you're blocking your own good sometimes. I know that I have done that. I've blocked my own good.
Well, we've all done it. And our expectations are the only thing that make us unhappy. If you have expectations of something, you can really hold yourself back from enjoyment of life.
You
and you don't want to do that to your manifestation. You want to just let it go and know divine source will give you what you need, right?
Absolutely. So, I'll take it all. Thank you, universe. Send me more. This is something better. This is something better.
Or something better.
Something better. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Jessica. I love that mandala. Have a message about your spiritual growth. Sure thing. Sure thing.
Well, Jessica, you just keep sailing through. All I see are beautiful golden light from the sun shining down on you and your pathway. And I'm just going to pull your dragon card right now. Ooh, did I pull a dragon card? Yeah, I did. Orange gold dragon. Ooh. Orange gold dragon from Arcturus opens you to knowledge for the golden age. Carry the energy of the future. Be a guiding light. So call on this dragon, Jessica, and say, please assist me with all of this. I am open to receive. Let's work together. Let's bring this about. And finally, this is the conception of great things to come. So it's like this.
There you go.
This divine source and you together, working together. You are divine source and you're part of the big divine source. So
absolutely.
There you are. Absolutely. There you are.
So I got the love and light card. Just keep spreading the love and the light. This is part of a lot of our paths, is to be the light workers. And, there's nothing small about being a light worker. oh, I'm just a light worker. No, you're a light worker. It's a big deal. An empath, a big deal. Holding space for somebody, a big deal. And it says just balance between unfortunately, we have to balance between our 3D and 5D worlds. But they're saying you're doing a good job because look, the scales are pretty much balanced. And it says once the experience of peace has occurred, we're no longer a victim of the world. So embrace peace, embrace your love and light, and, move forward with a fresh look at things as they come along, and look for the messages along the way, because they are there. They're there waiting to be discovered. So
love that.
Beautiful. Yeah, those dragon cards are fun, aren't they? Yeah.
You really are. I love them. Love the dragon cards.
Thank you so much. Yeah. All right, Lisa, you need to experience clairvoyance. Don't shut down clairgustiance, whatever it is, the smell. All of them can be for you. Every
this is one of them. I just want to tell you that, Lisa, this is what happens to me in particular. When I need a vision, if I'm in the records, wherever I'm at, whatever I'm doing, if I need a vision will come. If I need a smell will come. If I need claircognizance, that just clear knowing comes to me. It's not like I go, okay, I'm going to get a vision here. No, you can't. It's not the order of that process. But you will receive the message the way that your guides and angels are going to present it to you at that time. And sometimes it is a vision. And sometimes, no, it's just a clear knowing. So just opening up to receive whatever the message is in whatever way they want to present it, and be open, you will receive your clairvoyant connection when it needs to. And sometimes people don't even know that it's clairvoyance. They think they're daydreaming. You're
right.
You're reading for someone, right, Aley? You're reading for someone, and you're saying some things, and you're getting messages, and in a split second, something pops into your mind. Like I said, that for the other gal, there was beautiful sunlight, Jessica, and I saw golden light. It was like that, in my mind. Yeah, but that's that's clairvoyance. You're clearly, So you don't realize you're already doing clairvoyance. Is my point. You just think these split second things are like, what was that? Well, that's your clairvoyance. It's true, right?
Yeah. So yes, it's working with the energy, which is what you're doing, because you do this all the time, Lisa, and it's being creative with that energy. So in other words, that's exactly, it was like I was thinking of my mother the other day, and my mother hasn't been around, but it was her birthday. And I smelled her lotion she used to put on herself. It just flooded me, but I wasn't expecting it. So the energy worked through, and it was just a nice affirmation that she was still here and still around. You have clairaudient. What's funny is I'm getting it here right now. A fork in the road is now on a highway. I saw that. That's cool. See?
And you know what? Oh, you're giving me the chills, Lisa. And I pulled this dragon. Oh, go ahead, Aley.
Love is the ultimate law of the universe. Anyway, go ahead, Val.
This dragon says it all. So this is the earth and water dragon. And it says, creates the foundation for new growth. A fresh start is coming with new opportunities. Nurture your ideas and harvest the abundance. So that is just so beautiful. And I see you.
It is.
A lot of new things are coming in for you. And when you see that fork in the road, that vision that shows up just like that, you see that.
Yeah.
That is
awesome.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
So I have something in the chat to share, but I wanted to say to Carl, my channel's name is Heart and Soul Connected, one word. And so if you did a search, it's easier than using the links, because sometimes the links will get you over there and subscribe, but in 2 days you'd be unsubscribed. Not by me, but
Yeah,
YouTube. And
by
a
YouTube
lot of
or
weird
something.
stuff going on, everybody. Anyway, thank you. And hi, Julie McGoldrick. An Earth star, a huge dragonfly arrived outside of her porch. And then she says the dragonfly was 5 inches long, and I told him which way to leave, and he went.
And dragonflies are
Magic.
all about transformation. They are, yes,
They are.
and they really are spirit beings that are here to help us.
They are.
I love
They
dragonflies.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do too. Hi, Kelly Healer. It's nice to see you. I mean that it's just in your dragonfly crystals. That's what I mean. It's just like it. That blows
Yeah.
my mind that because if it was a hummingbird, I would have taken it. So
Yeah, right.
because I love
You got the hummingbird thing down.
Yeah.
With
Hi,
your
Scott.
brother.
It's good to see you. Yeah, I'm gonna be on with Scott at noon my time for a show, so you'll have to come over and see us. And hi, Denise McMullen.
I'm going to be on with
to
Scott
see you
next Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. So,
okay. Oh, he's so much fun. If you haven't seen Scott, Scorpio, Sun, Tarot, and I'm also on with Moon Scarab at 3:00 today, who's another great guy. So, all right. So we got a few more to finish up here, if that's all right, Val. We're a little over an hour. Are you okay to go finish these last four?
Fine.
Okay. So Sally needs a message, please. All right.
Okay, Sally. They're coming in saying all kinds of sweet things, like they're taking your hand and grabbing your hand and saying that everything that you have wanted to sense and know is going to present itself to you like a mantle of peace, and you are going to feel that clear knowingness. It will descend on you like a beautiful cloud, a golden cloud. And they're showing me, I'm seeing them take your hand, your guides and angels, and this beautiful light coming in from that this way. So there's something that's going to be happening where you are going to experience this divine connection. So let me pull, Sally, your dragon. Ooh. You have the deep blue dragon. And the deep blue dragon keeps you safe by clearing your pathway. Trust that you are protected. Walk a path of light. And of course, everything around you is all about guardianship and protection and that beautiful sacred energy. So I love that. And
that's really nice. Yeah. So I get the same thing. I get your whole self is elevating. Look at this. Your whole self is completely elevating. And your DNA upgrades they're working on you. They're suggesting you come up with a ritual. They want you to work with a ritual. You've got these beautiful wolves beside you, and there you are in the sunshine. The ritual can just be something as simple as, evoking your guides to come in, or maybe walking the sacred ground of the earth, grounding yourself. Whatever it is, it's your ritual. You don't have to be anybody else's, it's just something that you do to bring yourself to where you need to be. And then it says, letting go seems easy and simple, but we have a hard time doing it. And so once we do it, the effects are very powerful. And once we let go, we may only move like 1 degree, 2 degrees. That's the difference. And that will change things. And
it changes everything.
I've had that myself. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yep.
It changes everything. Just that one little thing.
Yeah, one little thing.
Even that 1 little inch. So
And this time you can take an inch and get a mile.
you
Usually
can.
you can't, because when they say, "Oh, I gave you an inch and you took a mile," you can do it for yourself. It's
You
okay. Yeah.
can. I like that.
Oh, that's great. All right, so we come upon you, Carl. So I've got Carl, Seascape, and Earth Star. We will pull one card for you at the end. Yes. A message from guides for a job I hope to get and move out again. Oh, you got to move as well. Oh boy, that's no fun, Carl.
Okay, so about a job. Well, I do see a job. I see a job opportunity coming in front of you, and you definitely could get this job if that's what you wish. Be sure to make it clear to your manifesting quantum field advisors that you are going to the type of your path in life will depend on you. Your path in life will depend on you, meaning that you really have to set your parameters for what you want to accept into your reality, since you are the creator of everything that is in front of you. So therefore, you want to bring a wonderful opportunity forward, put it to the universe what that is. And I pulled an emerald dragon for you. This, well, actually, it fell out of the deck. And it says, bring in healing and cosmic abundance. Good fortune is coming. Let your thoughts support your divine perfection. Align with your fifth dimensional blueprint. So call on your dragon to assist you with that in all ways, and especially with the abundance, because it is up to you. The opportunities are there. You just have to vibrate and resonate with the opportunity you want, and it is going to flow to you like a normal flow of water. Here it is coming right
As you
in front
open
of you.
yourself up to the flow. Right.
Exactly.
Yep. I agree with that. I do have a dragon. Is that what he do?
You do have a dragon, and that's what he do.
You do have a dragon. It's what he does.
That's
You
what
got
he
magic, Carl. You got magic, and there's nothing more beautiful than knowing that you're manifesting what it is that you want to do. So I get the feeling you said you've moved once or twice before, and this is the second time or whatever it is. And it's because that was temporary, and this is going to be more permanent for you. But are you in the health field? Do you work in the health field, Carl? That's what I got. Or it might be watch your health.
Yes, he says
One or
he's
the
in
other.
the health field. So that makes sense then, Carl. There you go. You can't make that up,
Magical
folks.
man.
It's
Yeah,
magic.
magical man. There you go. Uh-huh.
Mining.
Mining. Oh, you're in mining, treasure hunting. Oh, that's where your magic comes from. Okay, then they want you just to be careful while you're out there mining, I guess. That's what they just want to remind you to be careful. But if we look at situation and claim it's a win-win, if we say that a win-win isn't possible, if we make that determination, we that should warn us that we've surrendered our inner feelings and we block the perfect solution. So say that it's a win-win situation. Say that, oh, this must be moving me because I wasn't meant to be in that line. I was meant to be in this line instead, and move forward with it, knowing that the universe positions us in divine timing to the right outcome. Yeah, there you go.
Exactly. I love that.
Getting paid for one day of your service. Wow. Woohoo.
Wow.
Treasure hunting. Ooh, I'd love to go out there with you. I probably wouldn't be able to handle it because it's a lot of work. All right, so Seascape, and that's her little puppy Sydney. I hope you're doing well. Wonders what the Akashic records might see her doing after she retires. Does the Akashic records go? I can't remember.
They don't care what you
everything.
do. No, I mean, they're not going to predict what path you want to go down. They can tell you what's on your divine plan path. If that is what you're talking about, they can give you that. So Seascape, let me go and look into that.
Yeah. Excellent.
Well, they're showing me a lot of beautiful, I don't know, they're showing me art. They're showing me art and art creativity, things that you manifest through your creativity in a way that touches and inspires others is on your divine plan path. I don't care if that's designing fabrics or whatever it is that is a creative flow, creative writing, whatever it is that is creative. You have the ability to create things that are filled with higher dimensional frequencies that others will have from you, and they will be transforming. So if that makes sense. And you know, I mean, they're saying that is one of your big divine plan paths. Of course, that's healing, that's higher vibrational frequency, that's light language information. You get tons of downloads. There's a lot that goes with that, even if I don't say it. You have the orange dragon. And what is orange? Creativity. So bring soul families and communities together. Spread belonging, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. Seascape. That is your dragon.
Yeah. Isn't that funny? Because I got reach out, because you're too isolated and you need to reach out. You don't have to do everything on your own, it says. Yeah. So maybe that's, if you find yourself in a situation where you've got an idea, reach out to somebody that knows a little bit about it. Like if you wanted to know how to do a class, or you wanted to know how to have a YouTube channel, there are people out there that can help you with whatever it is you want. And they want you to speak your own truth, because they're saying, if you're retired now, you don't have to follow anybody else's rules, just your own rules. Yeah. And I love that. It's so we must let go of negative thoughts and belief systems and shed the stress of emotions that give them energy. So don't worry about what other people think. Escape. Yeah, just you get to the point where you say, F that idea. I'm too old or too well ingrained in the world to have to worry about what other people think. So there you go. Yeah.
Yay.
That's awesome. Yay. All right. So Earth Star, you just want one card if they answer the question you've been asking. Okay. We can do that. That's not a problem.
One card. Well, I have to pull two, because the one has to be your dragon.
That's true. That's true. All right.
You got the silver dragon, Earth Star, which is Janny. Illuminate your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. This is your silver dragon. That is beautiful. And Janny, and it's all in the perspective of how you're looking at something.
What is your lens?
Yes. What is your lens? Isn't that something? The power of perspective.
Power of perspective. I love it. I love it. Love it. It's like when I'm sure that when the microscope was invented and people looked through it and said, "Oh, those things are on my skin," it was better off not knowing. Yes.
What are those things? Those are bugs and critters and bacteria.
Okay, Cheryl, we will. I get optimism. Optimism. Look at that. You hold rainbows within your hands. You have the most beautiful optimism. And it says letting go means simply to let the feeling be there and focus on letting out the energy that's behind the feeling. So be optimistic, because it really suits you. It really, really suits you.
And that's why the perspective of optimism will color everything in a beautiful way.
Right.
And call on your silver dragon.
The silver dragon. Yep. So Cheryl, okay, we'll pull a group card, but we got to go right after this, because it's Sunday, and
it's Sunday.
Thank you. Sunday. All right. So I'll pull one of those, and I'll pull one of these. And so look at this. I got love and light. Everybody can be in love and light.
I
Every
love
single
that.
person. It is our birthright. And to
I
be
love
surrendered means have no strong emotion about anything. It's okay if it happens, but it's also okay if it doesn't happen. So that's
Yeah,
dropping expectations. And that's hard to
definitely.
do.
It is hard to
That's hard
do.
to
And so, I got cleansing. We're all going through this
do.
cleansing process. The light
Yeah.
is shining
Yep.
down, and everything that doesn't vibrate with the same light resonance has to leave. And what did I get next to that? Water. And what does water do? It
Oh, for
cleanses and
heaven's sake.
purifies. I mean,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
really,
Yeah. That's
you really can't make
that's
that
awesome.
up. And I'm
Uh-huh.
sorry, this really does go with it. Shadow work. What are you getting rid of? You're getting rid of all that stuff, that ego stuff. You're letting
Gunk.
it go.
Yeah.
And
Rid of the
yeah, you
gunk.
can't make that up. That's what we're going through right now. And
We
yeah,
sure are.
yeah.
Thank you, Val. Thank you, everybody. Well, thanks, Wildflower Wind. We appreciate you all being here. Yeah, we started out with the old guy, but we ended up with uplifting, and so yeah, it is. And we need to continue to uplift each other. Honestly, we do. And that some people say, "Oh, toxic positivity." No, it isn't that. It's realizing we live in this period of time, but in order for us to move forward and achieve and love, we need to be more heart centered and
It's really
loving.
realistic, realizing
It
that we create our reality in this holographic universe. If you don't lift your head up and see that you are the maker of your world and your reality, you're going to be
Right.
creating the same thing, stuck in your own cycle. Who wants that?
That's very true.
It doesn't cost
sure
any money
don't.
to change your perspective to optimism and looking at the bright side of everything. That doesn't cost
Yeah.
money.
I
It's
know.
free, and you're going to feel better.
You're
So,
going to feel better. That's
yeah.
right. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, moderators. Love you. Have a wonderful day. See you later.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.